Hey people, what's good? It's the 26th of July, and I'm just going to do a quick pre NY top down, see where price is developing or how it's developing, see where it might be headed, and how I'm looking to trade this session. So, we're just going to start on the daily, and we can see here that we are still in this bearish swing range on the daily. However, we are trading right up into the premium. We have a couple of supply zones here of interest. So we have one here, which is the zone which caused this flip here, and then we have this extreme. I think it's important to note this liquidity above this supply zone at the top of this range. If we get up in there and we do not see a strong rejection, it is quite possible that we could sweep this liquidity and trade higher, but I am anticipating some bearish reactions to these significant supply zones. If we jump down onto the 4 hour, it's a similar picture. The swing range is the same. However, we can see that we do have a bearish switch in 4 hour order flow out of this 4 hour flip zone, and we could actually see lower pricing from here if we're looking at this time frame. We've come and reacted to that, so I can delete that. However, we can still trade higher into this range, and you can even see the liquidity here even more clearly on the 4 hour time frame. We from Sunday could come lower, react to here, and continue this complex pullback. But yeah, that's all a bit of speculation. Let's jump into the 15 minute and see what's going on the lower time frame. So lower time frame now, we are in a bullish 15-minute range, which is in a 4 hour bearish order flow range. So we've got a bit of indecisiveness. And for that reason, I'll be heavily relying on the order flow switches on the low time frame to start putting risk into the market. We could always come lower here now because, on the 15, we are bullish, so we could trade lower and sweep this liquidity build up that's built since kind of late last week into this week, and we could possibly see that as a opportunity for liquidity to be taken for us to trade higher. Or we can see here we've got liquidity above, so we could also trade up into here. And if I'm just going to update this markup slightly, we could trade into this supply zone, which is a 4 hour supply zone. This is the supply zone that took out the current 4 hour order flow and refined to some 15-minute zones. I prefer this one rather than this one. As you can see, there's a fair amount of liquidity before it, so inducing into this POI. And this POI, if we were to take a trade from it, let's just grade it here, it would be a grade A trade. And if we get a bearish shift in order flow, then we could get a quite nice high scoring grade A star trade. So that's basically how I'm looking at it. We have literally, as I started the stream, if we jump into the 5 minute, you can see we have just taken order flow bullish on the low time frame. So there are the potential for some longs in this range. If that's the area, that's where the supply came in. So where the demand came in. And we're just going to update that slightly here. So it's up to date when it's going out. And let's just reset the chart, see what that looks like. 15. And so, yeah, here we are. We can be also looking at a trade from within here. And yes, New York is open. So, yeah, if we get like the entry model within this area, just go on that 5 minute. I'd want to see it coming out of this demand zone here. If we can get something here, that would be beautiful. So we could get something here, and that would be an A-star trade. So just to kind of give you a couple of options for the session upcoming, remember to identify, confirm, and execute your trades. Trade safe, and I'll see you on the other side for end of day top down. Peace.